colors in rhodochrosite and clarity again. And I think, did you bring the rough on this one too?
I do.
Okay, because this is like premium, really, truly premium in color. And you'll see that from the rough, even how obviously that has to transform into beads, right? Okay. Oh yeah, I like when you do that. This is cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing here is I'm doing, you got it?
Yep.
Okay, don't break my phone.
Oh no, don't put that pressure on me, Jay.
Pressure. Okay, so how this material works, and what I'm doing is I'm showing you, like when I'm in their warehouse, and this is material that just came out of the mine. The mine's actually a cavern, a cave, and it caved in about 6 years ago. So they're really not getting any of this new material. But this is how you grade rhodochrosite. That's how you look at it, is you put the light to it, and how it's formed, and I don't know if you can see this, Lynn's holding it. This is rhodochrosite in this particular deposit is stalactites and stalagmites. So it's in a cavern, if you can imagine for this. So stalactites, they're formed from the top of the cavern. The stalagmites come from the floor of the cavern and grow up. This is something that was developed over millions of years, right? Is how it's formed. Rhodochrosite is extremely, extremely rare. It's hard to get. I only have the one source in Argentina. There are different rhodochrosites throughout the world. We have a South African rhodochrosite that we'll be showing later on in the year. That if I could put them side by side, I think that you would agree with me that this is like the Beverly Hills of all rhodochrosites. Back in the early 80s, I had a direct contact actually through the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show, and there was a company called Rhodocro at that time. And Rhodocro was the company that was actually mining the rhodochrosite, and they were bringing it to Tucson, the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show. That's how I first got involved with, and I first found out about this wonderful natural material. It really is an incredible, incredible look. It's an incredible material to work with. It comes in several different grades, this being one of the higher grades that you'll ever find it in. Yeah. What happened with this, which was very interesting, and just kind of the history of it, then all of a sudden you go to Tucson, I go to Rhodocro to go buy more rhodochrosite, and guess what? No rough.
When was this? This year?
No. About 15 years ago.
Oh.
There was absolutely no rough. They had no rough to sell. And I said, you know, what's going on? They had like finished bowls. They had all kinds of ornaments. They had, free-form cabochons. But that's all they had. They had no rough material. And they said, look, we can't export the rough material for sale anymore. It all has to come out as a finished product. So there was a lag for well over a decade where you couldn't bring any of the rhodochrosite rough out of Argentina so that you could sell it to people like me to manufacture things for. So it virtually went off the market. And you didn't see it for years and years and years. Now, the Argentinian government, about 3 years ago, maybe 4, I went to the Tucson Gem Show, and sure enough, a friend of mine called me and they said, look, actually, it was Marty.
Oh.
They were right across, so he had the turquoise booth, and right across the aisle was Hector, and he's the owner of this mine, and that's where I was able to negotiate this deal. I have been down to Argentina, and we've this material looking at it, again, I'm going right mine direct. So we're able to get two things. We're able to get this incredible, incredible quality. Like I said, I have 4 different qualities. This is one of the higher qualities. And because I'm dealing directly with a miner, this material is not cheap. It's even more expensive than Sleeping Beauty. It's more expensive than a lot of the rough materials that I buy. It's very, very expensive. It's very, very rare. And there's no, the Hector, the person I'm dealing with, from what I understand, is like the king of rhodochrosite. I've been down, like I said, the cavern's no longer open, it caved in, but I have been to his operation and I've been to his warehouse, and I will guarantee you that he is one of the larger, he's one of the original miners. He's a fairly young man, but he's one of the original miners, and he's the one that brought all the miners together to be able to market the rhodochrosite. So they pretty much control the rhodochrosite market, and it's a really kind of cool thing that I can go directly to him. And you can see this right here, that Lynn's holding, that comes out of my specimen case. That's AAA grade. Now that's AAA. You can see this, but look at the grade of this material.
Sure, not kidding.
So it's not AAA, but it's way up there. This is all A and AA grade material. And how you judge this is by, again, the color saturation and the translucency of it, when I shine the light on it, where you get that fire. And that's how you tell the quality. That's actually part of the grading process when you grade this material.
And normally you only see this type of grade in rhodochrosite in like 18 karat gold
Usually
or platinum.
you will see it in 14 karat, 18 karat, 22 karat gold. You'll see it in white gold. You'll see it in platinum. In fact, the rhodochrosite that I did have in my inventory before I went directly to the source and was able to deal with Hector was from a company that actually, they only did 18 and 22 karat gold designs, and I was able, when they decided to retire, I was able to buy their rhodochrosite rough. Up until then, though, I couldn't get any at all. I mean, you couldn't get it out. It's been just like the last 4 years. I think this year would be 4 years that they started allowing the miners to actually export the rough material.
Well, good things. And then we have this wonderful connection with Jay, and we can bring to you this beautiful beaded necklace for $99. Keep in mind, the HSN price will be $129.95. You may have noticed the cuff bracelet. Well, it's hard not to notice that gorgeous cuff bracelet. That one is also available for you. It's very, very, very limited. It's big, it's bold, it's adjustable.